everybody, how are you doing? Happy Sunday. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend despite the things that are going on in the world. We have to find some happiness somewheres, right? So I hope that you'll find some happiness in our story today. I should say this evening. So first I'm going to talk about our famous triplex, as I always do every Sunday. And then we'll have somebody that will come on. Hi, Vito. Vito, that's right there, will be coming on to tell her story. Hi, Julia. How are you? So the triplex. So the triplex is what I started with, is the most common combo that everybody, most people, I shouldn't say everybody, most people starts with, because it depends what you're looking for and all that, and then we can recommend the best combo for you, but this is the one that most people will start. Hi, Nancy. So to start off, triplex, tri means three products. Three products. It all has to do with gut health. If you don't know what gut health is, or you know why I'm going to get so excited about this, because it helps. Gut health is so important, and if you do research, you'll find lots of information, and it's really interesting and intriguing of how our body reacts depending if our gut health is good or not. It is really, really cool to know. So this will help improve your gut health. So I have my papers. I always have my papers. I should know it all by heart, but I like to have my papers with me. That's just something that keeps me sane. No, I'm kidding. So let's start with number one, which is the BioCleanse. Hi, Sandra. Allô, Jeannette. Comment ça va? So the BioCleanse is something that will go into your body. So I'll show you the bottle. It's what it does. It's called a cleanse. It's a very light cleanse, however. So it's something that you take every single day. You're not running to the bathroom, okay? It's not one of those cleanses. However, it will go into your body and it will help it make it more fluid. So it helps with occasional constipation. It helps with, helps relieve irregularity, and supports the digestive system. It has magnesium, has a component of magnesium, and also, I just want to make sure, I think it's vitamin, is it a vitamin? Oh, it's vitamin C. Sorry. So it's vitamin C and magnesium. So magnesium is really important for good function of all your systems in your body. So your respiratory system, cardiovascular system, and all of that. So magnesium is really important for that. It also oxygenates the blood, so it gives you that boost. And then you have that oxygenation in your blood that's needed for your body to function properly. And it helps you, makes you feel more balanced and more comfortable. It also have bioflavonoids. Bioflavonoids is something that's so important to have, because what happens if you go on my Dream Healthy Pink page, I just did a live about X factors and multivitamins. And our body is not comprised of being able to absorb all the vitamins that's needed. So the bioflavonoids helps with that. It activates the vitamins into our body. So it helps that we get all of that. It's gluten-free, it's vegetarian, it's Health Canada approved. Yay, let's celebrate about that. We've been waiting for so long, it's been about a year, so we're very excited. So it has an NPN number. All you dietitians, nutritionists, naturopath, it has an NPN number, so which is wonderful. So this will go into your body and it will help eliminate the bad toxins. So anything that's in your body that you get from toxins outside, from what you're eating, things that are out of our control, really, this will go in there and get rid of all those bad things in your body. So we got all of the bad things out. So now we're gonna put good things in, right? So we have ProBio. Awesome, I'm getting messages, which is nice. ProBio CA. So if you don't know what probiotics is, oh my God, I don't know what's wrong with me today. It's just one of those weekends, stuck in the house all day. So ProBio CA is something, it's probiotics. So if you do any research, you'll notice that it's something that, you know, is very good for your health. Ask your pharmacist, your doctor, your nurse, they'll all tell you probiotics is very important. So this will go in, it has 7 strains of probiotics. It also has 5 digestive enzymes. So it helps with people that have digestive issues. It helps with abdominal pain caused by IBS. It will help with the probiotics, is what goes into your body so that your body is thriving. Your gut health has the good bacteria that's needed, because when you have an unhealthy gut health, I'm just going to explain a little bit about an unhealthy gut health really quick. So an unhealthy gut health is that we have good bacteria and bad bacteria in our body, in our gut. When it's unbalanced, so if it's not good, then we have more bad bacteria than we have good bacteria. Now, if your gut health is good, then it obviously is the opposite. But what happens is that what you want is you want it to be balanced, or you want the good bacteria to be more than the bad bacteria, right? So how this helps with that, it's going to put good bacteria into your body. So then you have more of the good bacteria. So when you think about it, it's like, you know, I compare it to a war, right? You have two armies. You have the good bacteria army, well, this side, the bad bacteria army on this side. And if you have an unhealthy gut, which most of us do, then you have that on top of here, right? So this bad bacteria is winning because it has more of them, and they're stronger, and they're fighting against the good bacteria, and they're winning. Now, once you put this in, so it puts more of the good bacteria, well, this side is going to go that it's going to multiply more, right? And there's going to be more. So you're already gaining a little bit more momentum, right? To fight against the bad bacteria. And this will get rid of the bad bacteria. So you're getting rid of some of these bad bacteria in that army. So again, the good bacteria is starting to gain momentum, get more soldiers, you know, getting stronger and all of that. So that's when you have a better gut health, and that's when you start feeling better. Because when your gut health is not healthy, that's when your body is not functioning properly. That's when you're not feeling well. Yes, especially formulated for Canada. Very excited about that. Hi Alice, how are you? So yeah, so I get distracted easily, but I love saying hi to people. So then that's what you want, right? You want the good bacteria to be more. So with getting rid of some of the bad bacteria, putting some more of the good bacteria in, you're already gaining momentum. But now, this is the fun part too, is the Slim. So this is our famous pink drink that you probably saw on Facebook. You see me a lot with it. So this pink drink is a little packet like this. That you mix, there's 30 of them that comes in this big bag, that you mix in water. That's it. You just pour it in your water bottle, you shake it, or in a glass, and you stir it, and you drink it. You drink it 30 minutes before your meal, so it could 30 minutes to an hour before your meal. It could be breakfast or lunch. A lot of people, what they do is they drink this as soon as they get up. They'll drink while they're getting up, cooking breakfast and all that, and then by the time they're done, they're done cooking their breakfast and ready to eat, it's been 30 minutes. I preferably take it before my lunch, so you can do that also. So I take it before my lunch, and then 30 minutes later, I'll eat my lunch. So this will go in, and it helps with cardiovascular health. It helps with blood pressure. It helps with glucose metabolism that's in your blood. And it helps with healthy weight management. So what I found with this, and I think I mentioned it helps with blood pressure. So it also has a prebiotic in there. So the prebiotic will go and feed your good bacteria that's on this side. So they'll get all that. So not only they're going to be eating, which is going to make them stronger, they're going to multiply, and you're adding some more. So already you're getting that balance where, you know, there's more of the good bacteria, or maybe you're just on this balance. That's why we say balances your body to health. So it's raspberry, watermelon, and lemon. Just want to make sure I don't forget anything. It's gluten-free, vegetarian, non-GMO, so it's really good. It has an NPN number. All of our products has NPN numbers. And it's also Health Canada approved, which is really good, because I don't know if you know, but Health Canada has very strict restrictions compared to other countries. I think I'm not an expert, but I think the only other country that has even stronger restrictions is Europe. So they have really, really strong restrictions. So that's why we're extremely excited that it got approved, because that just proves to us that it's really good products. To me personally, I'm very happy that Health Canada is strict, because that means we get really, really good products coming into our borders. So it's really nice. I'm feeling so much better since Plexus. Yes, I love your story, Nancy. Me and Nancy actually met through Plexus and during COVID. So we've been doing a lot of FaceTime and we became really, really close friends. But we've never met face to face. But FaceTime is like face to face, I guess. So this is the Slim, so it helps with all of that. Now we do have another Slim called the Hunger Control. So this one has the exact same thing as the other Slim, does the exact same thing, except it has a little bit more of the ingredient that helps you feel full. Helps you feel, I'm gonna try, increased satiety. That's the word on the bag, which means feeling full. So it has a little bit more polydextrose in this one. So anybody that wants to lose weight fast or needs to lose weight, I'll recommend the Plexus Hunger Control because unlike most people think, our products is not weight loss. Like our company is not a weight loss company. It's a health company. So it's health natural company. So we have people, and how I like to explain is that it balances your body to health. So you can have people that need to lose weight will lose weight because once your body is functioning properly, then everything that's supposed to happen is happening, right? So all that storage fat that your body kept because your body wasn't functioning properly, now that fat starts falling off. Now we've had some people that can't gain weight, that keeps losing weight and they don't know why, or maybe they have a condition that makes them lose weight and they actually want to gain weight. They've taken Plexus, they've taken the Triplex, and it did that. So it balances your body, whatever it needs to be balanced, right? Your weight wise or anything else. So that's what's really, really good about the products. So it's for everyone. So we're a health and wellness natural product company. So if you're interested in health and wellness, if you're interested in natural products, send me a jingle. I'll give you all the information that you need because I'm telling you these products are amazing. I've always been into natural products. I've been searching for products like these forever. I've tried many, and it's never given me the results that I was finding. And this, I find that it's giving me the results on a constant basis. And one thing that I tell everybody is I don't feel like I'm struggling. You know, when you think of dieting and, you know, anxiety and I'm trying to think what else, just health in general. For me, I felt like I was struggling every day. I always had to fight every day to feel better. Fight, fight, fight. Now I don't feel that. I feel that I don't have to. It just comes, which is awesome. So I have a friend called Vero Hardy who is going to come on. I'm actually going to invite her. She's going to come and tell us her story. I can't wait. Okay. I can just say a little bit. I met her again. Hi, Vero. How are you?
Hi, good. You?
Good. I was just telling everybody how I met you. How I met most of the people that I'm talking to on Sundays. It was actually through our Sip and Shares, right? That's where Sip and Shares and the messenger groups. Because that's something we've always had. We always had our messenger groups, which is nice because it's you know, it's a community. It's a community of health people that are strongly into natural products and wants a better health, and we're all there to support each other, which is nice. And we can be openly and transparent with each other. And I must say the Sip and Shares is what really kept us going because that's what started once COVID started, because usually we have them face to face or live or whatever in person at a hotel. But because of COVID, we're starting to do them in the evenings online. And that's where I met all of you. That's where you met me.
That's right.
Perfect. So I'm going to let you tell us your story. I'm sorry, I'm seeing comments. Yes, it is a wonderful community, Nancy's saying. So happy that we met all of you. It was a hard year.
Yeah, it's a big part why I'm still like I love Plexus with my entire heart, the community, the people, the opportunity, the growth, the healing. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and even like the lives and everything, or even emails just sending to us, asking us how we're doing. Because of everything that's going on. And I don't know any other company. I mean, I'm not saying no other company would be doing that, but it's just I felt like, you know, they knew who I was.
Yeah,
I
they
was important,
genuinely
right? That,
care.
yeah, that we were just not a number, that we were actually
Yeah.
people working in Plexus, and they were, interested in knowing how we were doing, which was really nice. So I'm going to let you tell our story because I'm very excited to hear about it.
So it started back, my stories, well, started a while ago, about in the fall 2018. My hands started to hurt and they started to swell, and I was having headaches, weird rashes, so on. So I continued on was working quite a bit in a stressful position. So I continued on. People relied on me, my children at home relied on me, etc. So from October to January, I struggled quite a bit. I was always tired, in pain. I had difficulty moving too when I got off of work because I did a lot of repetitive movement throughout the day. So in January, I was at work, and then all of a sudden, I was actually thinking differently than what I was seeing. So my friend, my coworker was there. He said, "Are you okay?" And then I knew something was wrong. So I called a friend who's a doctor, and he said, "What date are we?" And I didn't remember the date. And working in a legal department, the date was something that I knew, like right, like the back of my hand. I wasn't wrong on the date, but I didn't. And I kept searching for the date, and then I got scared because I didn't know what was going on. And so my husband drove me to the hospital. I sat in Emerge for 2.5 hours. And then by the time they put me on machines, they checked pressure, they checked for a stroke, they checked for a different thing because I was still a little bit lost, but things had come down. So anyways, so it stayed at that. They didn't know what happened. So on went for testing, specialist. So I'm going to fast track this like quite a few months from January to April. All sorts of specialists, doctors, etc. And they only put a tentative diagnostic of CRPS, it's called, complex regional pain syndrome. And I was prescribed opiates. And
Wow.
then I just sat there, and then I said, well, it's tentative. It's not for sure. So why should I, why should I take opiates? It's going to permanently change my brain. It's going to permanently, so I'm going to try. I'm going to try everything I can to see if I can find relief, if not an
Without the
answer or a solution, but relief, right?
Mhm.
Because at this point, like, after work, I couldn't unzip um, school lunch boxes. I had a hard time, like, with my hands a lot. So, anyways, I started by researching, and I researched gut health. And then I was taking probiotics, seeing a naturopath. I was really reacting to everything. So the weather was controlling my health, and the weather, the food, um, what else? Like the stress,
Yes.
everything would affect my health. It seemed like that my naturopath had said, like, my system was always like hyper and activated. I would react to everything constantly, and my body wasn't getting any rest. So
Wow.
she explained and introduced intermittent fasting,
Hmm.
and then keto, and then I did a
Did she
food
say
sensitive.
why that would help? I'm
Yeah,
just curious.
yeah, because she said sometimes when we give our body food, and our body, like my body was busy, like, defending or reacting to something else, right? So I
Like
would just give it food
high alert.
that would feed in to that inflammation, to the
Ah,
bloating, to the pain. So it just became a vicious cycle, you know?
okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
by introducing intermittent fasting, my body was able to rest and
Ah, yeah.
not digest stuff that I would react to because I was
Mhm.
reacting to everything, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I was doing that, and then I started being more keto
Mm-hmm.
as well because dairy, sugar, high carbs, all stuff that for me it fed my pain. And then it's, as I said, the vicious circle. So I was doing a lot. I was doing physio. I was also doing psychotherapy to try to um, measure even like the activity I was doing, like how much energy that would cost me. And then I had so many chips. I was only allowed to do so many things because the pain was um, too much. I was finding some relief, but the flares, they were like almost every second day. And it
Oh,
was from a level of pain in my hands and my feet would be like at like 7 or 8 every day, all day. But the
wow.
flares, it would go like above that.
Wow.
So on went to, I quit smoking. I did exercise. I was wearing those
Good
copper
things.
gloves,
Mm-hmm.
doing many, many, many things. And then on my friend Nancy, she she convinced me. She says, Vero, I know you've been trying, because I was trying to find something to reduce the amount of natural supplements I was taking, because I was taking quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And also I was reacting to different stuff, right? So I have a lot of product that stayed on my shelf. So with Plexus, I liked that there was this 60-day money back she had told me about. And she said, I think that it's supplements that you could really benefit from. So just try it. So I tried it, and I started in July, and I'm still taking Plexus. I take my Triflex. I have a few other favorites. Um, the bloating, the inflammation, it's a thing of the past. With everything that I'm doing, and I'm being consistent, drinking my water, but I'm in control now of my flares. If I have them, very little to none,
Wow.
and I can eat less restrictive. I still choose to do intermittent fasting in keto, or if not keto, very low carb, because
Mm-hmm.
I find that my mood is better and I do function better that way.
Mm-hmm.
But so, yeah, so that's pretty much,
That is awesome.
I've gained a normality again for
Mm-hmm.
me. And I found that everything on gut health makes complete sense, because even when I
Mm-hmm.
did back, I'm going to go back, when I did the food sensitivity testing, I had tested positive for the, what is it called? The Candida.
Ah,
So, yeah, so the
which
naturopath and I,
Candida
we
is
were,
bad gut health, so everybody understands.
yeah. And I was wondering with her, and like, where does all that yeast go? Because I didn't have, like the typical yeast overgrowth. I didn't have like the yeast infection, everything else that you can have with the extra yeast. So I said, what happens to all the extra yeast in my body? Where does it go if it's like, kind of like attacking everything in my body?
Yeah, how you're eliminating it.
Yeah. So on went, like, when I met Plexus, everybody started the products, and everything became manageable for me.
Mm-hmm. Makes so much sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, I never heard your story. To be honest, I've never heard your story. So that's why I was so excited, because I was like, I can't wait to hear what your story is about. So yeah, it's a really good story.
Thank you. For me, it was, about like like when somebody wants to take care of their health and they want to make changes. I've been through one side of the spectrum, like, to the next. I've seen acupuncturists, massage therapists, even the energy thing. Spoke to dietitian. I was followed by a naturopath for a year and a half. Um, so it was, for me, it was something about a quality of life. I remember I seen a lady in a wheelchair, and her hands, they were kind of like like inside,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I got scared. I said,
Mm-hmm.
okay, like, this is gonna happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I need to be able to use my hands, because I was, like, working full time, to not being able to straighten my hair for 30 minutes, or even cut vegetables. Like the fire burning pain was too much.
And now you can do it now?
Yes, yes,
Wow, that's
yes.
incredible.
I can eat less restrictive, so that's good. I can do more activities. The pain level has went from like an 8 I was talking about to a 3 or a 2, and sometimes I don't even like I don't even realize it. I used
Wow.
to wake up every morning and my hands were numb for about 4 to 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore.
That's
So for
awesome.
me, it wasn't about weight loss, but of course, like the inflammation and the, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the bloating, like I kind of like deflated, I find. And it's,
Yes,
of course, it's a
that's what
good
inflammation does.
thing, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
having a whole bunch of extra weight is not great when you're having health issues, right?
yeah. And the inflammation, like when they say we depuff and defluff, they call it, which I love that.
Yes.
It's our skin that's inflamed by the toxins. And when something is inflamed, it's infected. It's painful. So you don't realize until your inflammation goes down that you're like, oh my God, I had pain. Like you don't realize how much better you feel until you're to that point. Then you realize there's a whole lots of other things that got taken care of that you're like, I didn't realize that I was living with that every single day. Because to me too, like I have so many symptoms that I don't have anymore, but it's once they were gone that I was like, oh my God, I had that every single day. How did I survive it? But we do, because we adapt, right? We're beings and we just adapt with the environment and adapt. And then it comes to a point that we don't even realize
Yeah.
what's going on. And I feel too, like you mentioned, that you've tried everything. And that's what people say all the time. Like I just said that on my live. I've tried
I
everything.
tried
I
everything.
did a live earlier, and other people that I've been doing lives with on Sundays, they've all said the same thing. I've tried everything,
Yeah.
and until we took Plexus, and then realized, wow, this
Yeah.
is really good stuff. This is really
Yeah.
good.
Like
Um,
this is like, you know, it's amazing like what I find that it does, like for me, when I've seen it do for other people. Like it's I don't know, it's fantastic. And to be able to just have that quality of life that I thought I had lost, like that's amazing.
yeah, no, I truly get that. I truly get that. It's truly, truly, yeah. I totally agree. There was something else. I had a question, but now I forget. We were talking about how I can't remember. I can't remember. All that. Oh yeah, that was another thing. You mentioned about how good we feel and how much happier we are. And when we used to do our live events, and I'm not exaggerating, when we have them, like we had them in hotels or different places at coffee shops and stuff. People would say all the time, why are you guys so happy? Like you're constantly smiling, you're constantly laughing, you're constantly, because we feel so much better. We really do. We feel much
Yeah.
better than what we felt before. So I'm so grateful that Nancy convinced you to try these products, because you truly, truly have an amazing story. Like it's just unbelievable. And I'm glad you're feeling much better, because like you said, you didn't want to continue into that type of, seeing the lady with her hands. You didn't want that to happen to you. So kudos to you for taking the step and try to feel better and improve your gut.
Thank you.
Well,
I,
thank you very much, Vito. I appreciate it. This was lots of fun, and I want to thank everybody for coming on. I've seen a lot of people were coming. Sorry I didn't say hi because there's too many people and I couldn't keep up. But everybody have a great week, and thank you again, Vito. I really, really appreciate it. And
thank you for
have a great
inviting
week.
me.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Have a great
Love
week.
hearing stories about Plexus.
They're the best.
Yes. So have a great Sunday. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.